watching right now, if you do not see a red live up on the top of this screen, that means that you're watching a replay. Stop what you're doing, go down to the comment section and comment hashtag replay with any questions you may have. So hopefully if you have a question, I get a notification and I can get them answered. I'm currently going to be recording in 5 different places. Our Instagram, our YouTube, our Facebook page, which is public, our Facebook group, which is private. If you're not in there, you want to be in there. And then our TikTok. TikTok is very strict with their rules. So there are certain words that I am not allowed to say. So if you hear me kind of dancing around where to purchase, like on itsprettypersonal.com or today being Wildcard Wednesday, that is because I have to dance around and play with my words so I don't get violated on TikTok. If you see a question in the comments, hi guys, if you see a comment in the questions that you may know the answer to, knowing that I am not allowed to say those no words, please feel free to help everybody out in the comments, and hopefully all goes well. So I'm getting ready to press go on TikTok, and then I'm not going to be allowed to say certain words. So today's Wildcard Wednesday. Every single order placed today comes with a free gift. No minimum, no code required. Literally all you have to do is get your order in and you are good to go. The most adorable, hold on, I'm trying to fix, I have so many devices in front of me. Okay, so if you see me looking a different direction, that's because I have 5 screens in front of me. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to keep up, all right? So we have the most amazing, adorable 7x7 sheet for Wildcard Wednesday today. The best part about this sheet is that it has matching patchwork. So if you are a match freak like myself, good morning guys, you can grab the patchwork with stitch or without stitch, and everybody is getting a 7x7 today that will match it perfectly. Happy Wednesday! We should take bets of how long until I get in trouble. Over on here, hold on, let me clean this screen. I don't know why it looks so foggy. Oh, that's better. Hi, guys. Good morning. Hi, Ilka. Hey, everybody. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out. Let me go ahead and just make sure that I get this shared on our group. 20 seconds, right, Mark? It's a pretty good guess. Share group. I have a couple things I want to work on today. You guys let me know what you want to do first. We can work on the patchwork helper, or we can start with all of these new keychain kits that we just dropped. Let me know in the comments what you would prefer me to start with. I hopefully plan to do both of them today. Elsie, I should be on there. I'm on there. Oh, thanks for the heart, me guys. Hi, Ashley. Wildcard Wednesday. Okay. Hey, guys. Good morning. All right, so I should be on the group now. Let me just pin it to featured. Okay, I see my little face. How is everybody? I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Hi, Diane. Good morning. I'm hanging in, Shell. One day at a time. One day at a time. Good morning, Jennifer. Hi, Lisa. All right, I think comments are working, so I think we should be okay. Feel free to share this with a friend that may have not gotten notified, because we all know how social media can be. Oh, hi, Katie. Katie, I emailed you back this morning. Katie, I emailed you back this morning. I didn't hear back from you. I'm not going to be able to answer when I'm live, but I emailed you back. No, don't be sorry. I want to make sure that I didn't miss it. Hold on, let me just make sure that there is nothing pending. Good morning, Jennifer. How's everybody's week going? I feel like the week after a holiday long weekend is always so weird. So the drop glitters for this Friday are not cherished. They're brand new medium tart cuts. They're good, but they're not cherished. Did everybody respond to going to my top secret that I've been hiding from you guys event on April 15th? I don't want you guys to miss out on that. All of the girls in the warehouse are saying they think it's going to be a super fast blowout. I don't know. I don't want to get too excited about it. I'm excited about it. But make sure you respond that you're going so you get a notification and a reminder about it like an hour before. I'm really excited about that. Like, really excited about that. I can't wait to see what you guys think. I hope it doesn't blow out too fast because that means I didn't prepare enough. But I think it will do really good. I think it will do really good. All right, guys, what do we want to work on first? We dropped 10 new keychain kits yesterday. They're available as the kit with the hardware and the matching silicone beads, or just the UV and the acrylic if you have your own beads and your own hardware. No hard feelings. But if you don't want to buy all those beads, we got you hooked up over here. So do we want to start with keychains, or do we want to work on this patchwork helper really quick that we are doing for the Wildcard Wednesday 7x7? Look at how perfect the match is. Look at how cute. Oh, your knee hurts because you're falling for me. That's so sweet. Hi, JT. JT, are you working today? There's no way JT is off this close to tax time. I will, Paula, I will have it on replay if you're unable to watch on the 15th. Yay! Okay, so I saw somebody say Tumblr, please. Oh my God, I love you, JT. Do you guys, JT is blessing us with her presence. She's been deep in tax season and she took today off. Hi, Beth, how are you? All right, so let's go ahead and start with the tumbler since this is the Wildcard Wednesday sheet. All right, take a look. It is like cute quilt patchwork stitching that I'm absolutely obsessed with. And yes, JT, I did make this patchwork helper without stitching. So you can grab it with the black stitching or without stitching. I have both options. The 15th, I have a big announcement, Bobby. We are dropping something that I'm so excited about, and I've kept total secret from you guys. I've been really good at keeping it a secret. Oh, I like these scissors better. So, my thought process, this is an old cup, guys. My cup stash, I don't even know if they make these anymore. This is a 22 ounce, I think they call it a fatty. I think they still make them. I just wrapped the 22 ounce fatty with a piece of my 12 by 12. Exactly. Do you hear that? One of my printers in my office doesn't tell me when it's low on paper, and I'm printing like 3,000 labels for somebody. Hang on, let me just stop it. All right, you just calm down. All right, we're good. We're good. We just wanted to make sure everybody was awake this morning. So my thought, don't tell me it's gonna beep the whole time. I think it will stop. Yeah, it stopped. So my thought process behind this 20 ounce or 22 ounce fatty, great paintbrush holders. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll use it for. So I wanted to apply my UV DTFs on it, and I think I'm gonna leave the vinyl as is. So on the patchwork helpers, we have 6 glitter squares that you can use as like a color guide, or you can leave it as is, or you can add cheat glitter on top. But the glitter is so realistic looking. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the UV placement. Oh, there's my restriction. How long did it take? 10 minutes, exactly, 10 on the dot. What orange did you use last week? For which project? If you're talking, I don't know how I'm remembering this, but if you were talking about the key, did we do a keychain last week? I remember using Golden Gate orange last week. I don't remember what project you're referring to, but I do remember using Golden Gate orange last week. Golden Gate. Okay, so my thought process is we are going to apply the UVs around this. Then I'm going to tape off the bottom and just glitter the bottom. And then I'm going to leave the patchwork as is. Golden Gate Medium. All right, so I took my 12 by 12, wrapped it around my 22-ounce fatty. Then I'm going to use the 7 by 7 that is today's Wildcard Wednesday. Good morning, Lala. Hi, Mojo. This is today's wild card, but if you wanted to purchase more, it is UV 7 by 7 number 146. Number 146 for the UV 7 by 7. And I can't say that on here, but you know that's where you go to get it. Because if I say that, they will yell at me because I'm not allowed to say the DCOM. All right, let me get my little stand thingamabobber. So I'm literally just going to go in with this 22-ounce fatty and place my UV DTFs randomly. I love on this pattern how it has a clip art of like all of the images. It is literally a perfect match. It's raining bad here. All right, so we're just gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna start with this little patch of flowers and the grass down at the bottom. Now remember with your UV DTFs, you want to peel the back off of the front, so all of your small details stay in place, all right? And then I like the look of kind of like overlapping these with the different patchwork. So I'm literally just gonna go ahead and place that there. And give it a good rub down. Look at that perfect match. JT's a part of my fan club. I just got a notification. JT, I'm a part of your fan club. I am a part of your fan club. What do you guys like better? Do you guys like overlapping the square so it looks layered, or do you like fitting the images into each square? Hey, boo-boo. What do you like better? Do you like fitting the images or overlapping? Overlapping. JT is the overlapping queen. All right, let's go ahead, back off the front. You're a messy queen. You are not a messy queen. JT, we've missed you. It's been very quiet without you around. Look at how cute that patchwork heart is. And when I tell you it's literally the perfect match, look at the pattern there and look at the pattern on my patchwork helper. I am a sucker for a perfect match. I am a sucker. Oh, that sounded dirty. Ilka, don't even. Backspace your comment, Ilka. I see you going for it already. Oh my God, I remember this when I was little. Whose mom had a pin tomato? Balto, can I say it? Whose mom had a pin tomato? My mom did. That screams the 90s to me so much. Do they still have pinned tomatoes around? Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Jennifer. Patchwork Helper is a 12 by 12 ounce, or a 12 inch by 12 inch, and I just cut it down to wrap around my cup. It's the 70s to you, JT. Stop it. You guys still have pinned tomatoes? I feel like I need one. I feel like I need to get a pinned tomato now. You sew. I wish I got into sewing. I don't sew. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out if needed. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? So I'm just gonna go crazy just with placing these around to give it a real like layered, busy look. Oh, I love this butterfly. You need a big tomato for your poke. You know what I should do? A big crochet tomato, and I could put my Poke Pals in it. I actually love that idea. Okay, so I need a crochet tomato for my Poke Pals. My mom used to have her pin tomato for me. Your mom still has your pin tomato for me from 79. Oh my God. That brings back such memories. I love this butterfly. So funny how you can't remember anything from yesterday, but you remember songs from the 90s. Look at how cute the stitching is on that butterfly. Isn't that adorable? Hi, Mindy. Hey, Karen. I think I'm gonna put, so there's like 3 of these quilted flowers. I think I kind of want them coming from the bottom. There's a lot of images on this 7x7, guys. There is a lot of images. And you guys, I'm putting these UV DTFs directly on my vinyl. There is no epoxy layer between my vinyl and my UV DTFs. And they're going on nice and smooth. And I was worried when I first started doing this that the transfer paper was gonna pull my vinyl, but it's not. It is super, super doable. It was just nice. I know it feels like the 90s yesterday. So JT, you wanna hear something funny? We got a U-Haul on Saturday, and the boys get in the U-Haul, and the U-Haul has the roll down windows. And our younger son, Matthew, goes, whoa, this is from the good old days. And I'm like, oh my God. He's like, what is that called? And I like looked at my husband. I'm like, a roll down window? And he goes, and I said, because it's a window that rolls down. It was just the funniest things, but it's things like that that you don't realize. Like, my kids have never seen like a cassette or a CD player. Like a Walkman. Like, I don't know what they would do if you know what? I actually may do that. You know what we should do? We should all buy our kids something from our childhood for Christmas this year. I want to buy my kids a Walkman for Christmas, and just to get their reaction. Look how cute that one is. The best day of your life. What about when we got this CD Walkman, but you weren't able to tilt it because it would skip? So we would have the headphones with the Walkman, but we would have to hold the CD player exactly flat. Like, what was the point of that? All right, I'm gonna put another flower here. It's so funny. I bet if you did put a resin layer, the UV would look more 3D. Yeah, I feel like maybe if it was a thick enough layer. It would have to be a thicker layer for sure. Lori. Lori, I feel like we need for you guys to offer giant crocheted tomatoes. How cute would it be if we had a crocheted tomato and we could use it as a pin cushion for our Poke Pals on our desk? Anti-skip my ass. I love that. Yeah, the anti-skip meant nothing. Look at the layers going on. Oh, we know you like it thick, Balto. She like it thick. Oh my God, let's do this bee up here. PTSD, leave my CD player alone. So funny. It's so funny. I never ever did I think that there would be stuff like that. Like my mom, we were at her house the other day. She was trying to give my kids, are you ready for this? She was trying to give my kids DVDs. And I looked at my mom. I said, Mom, we don't have a DVD player. And she's like, what do you mean you don't have a DVD player? I'm like, Mom, everything is like done on like the internet now. We don't have a DVD player. She was dying. Good morning, Princess Jefferson. Antonio bought a DVD player so she can watch all of our movies. I need to get a DVD player because I have all of my home movies on there from growing up that I got when my dad passed away. So I do have to get one. But like they don't even sell them in the store anymore. I think I'm going to have to get one online. A VCR? No, she doesn't have a VCR, Balto. That would have been iconic though if she did. What about when we thought we were really cool and we had the VCR and the DVD player in one? Or what about the Blu-ray player? That didn't really take off. Wouldn't that be such a good idea, Lori? Look how cute that little heart is. They thought Blu-ray was gonna be like the hottest thing, but I feel like it never took off, or is it just me? I feel like Blu-ray came in hot and heavy, and then it fizzled pretty quick. You still have a VCR DVD? I wonder if you look on eBay how much you can get for it. Just for gigs. Look at this heart button. Or when you wanted to watch the VHS and you had to rewind it. What about the Be Kind rewind stickers from Blockbuster? Are we aging ourselves right now? The Be Kind rewind stickers. Laser disc player. My dad, when my dad passed away and I was cleaning out his house, he had like an 8-track. He had a crazy amount of things in that house. Look at that little button. I say we just keep layering to make the patchwork look like really patchwork. 8 tracks, exactly, Mindy. I knew Redbox put Blockbuster out. Do you remember when Netflix was actually a kiosk in the grocery store? 11 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Do you guys remember that? All home movies you have on VHS. You got to get those converted. God forbid something happens to them. I'm gonna put this bee right here. Or you had to mail them. I remember that. The red box. I remember going to Publix on a Friday night, grabbing a pub sub. If you're from the South, you guys know about Publix pub sub, and getting a Redbox movie. The mail-in DVD. All movies. I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. There's a lot more than you than me. Oh, where should we put this? Look at this little thread. Stop suppressing, JT. We're antiques. here. Use the cassette tape on the cord to use your CD disc man in the car. Yup. Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Okay, so you ready for this? My first car accident was when I was a teenager in my gold Dodge Neon. And I was flipping through my CDs to change it. And I rear-ended somebody. Not a proud moment. Not a proud moment. I guess that's equivalent nowadays to like texting and driving, isn't it? But we all did it. A 6 CD changer, but then you had to remember which CD was in each number. That was the hard part. How about when MTV came out? Oh my God. Remember when actually MTV actually used to play music? Wild. All right, now we have some smaller ones, like some buttons, some more butterfly, another butterfly. We have these really cute scissors that says for fabric only. So we'll use that one. Oh, that's bougie. Oh God, to go back. Yeah, our kids don't stand a chance now. To go back when we were kids and we weren't able to be tracked by a family tracking app or cell phone or anything like that. The things we got away with. All I have to say. The things we got away with. Keychains. So our keychains are 2 inches wide, which is typically the size of a badge reel. There's just a hole in it. So you're welcome to use the keychain acrylics for badge reels. Just keep in mind that there is the keychain hole in it. If you want to upload your own designs or use our clip art, you can always do a custom print and cut. Look how cute. Oh, thanks, guys. Isn't this so cute so far? That's a terrifying idea. I know. The things we got away with. Lord. You guys, so for the sheet that I'm using, you can see I'm literally, this is the Wildcard Wednesday sheet. So every single order placed on Wildcard Wednesday comes with a free gift. I know I'm saying all the bad words. It is what it is at this point. All you have to do is get your order in. There's no code required. There's no order minimum, but feel free to use an affiliate code if you want to save some more. There's plenty in the comments if you are an affiliate, and if you want to drop your code in the comments, feel free to do so. Don't flood it. Don't annoy people, but feel free to drop it for people that are looking. Don't be like a bot and copy and paste 1,000 times. We're better than that. Look how cute that one is. All right. But seriously, feel free to drop it. All right, now I have this heart left. This one's here, so I don't want it to be too close to that. I may leave that one to the side for now because I don't want it to be too close to that one. Thank you, Ilka, for pinning that. That's a great idea, Cheryl. Cheryl said for badge reels, you can hang a tassel in the keychain hole when using it for a badge reel. I love that idea. The bougier, the better. I love it. All right, now I'm going to go in with my buttons. So I'm going to cut all my buttons. There's some smaller ones. There's some bigger ones. There we go. And we're just going to place them. I'm going to kind of put the buttons like on the corner of the 4 different patchworks to kind of look like it's kind of like holding them in place. Look how cute that is. So we're gonna randomly place our buttons on corners. She is. All of you guys are. What is everybody working on? I feel like I've been hardcore addicted to the keychains. Not going to lie, they are highly addictive. Because I think they're so fast and so easy. Look how cute that button is. They're so fast and so easy. A contest cup right now. What kind of contest? Now I'm interested. Let's see. I feel like the buttons have to be on a seam. Notepads. I'm gonna make a fun note pack on Friday with drop. Keychains and phone grips. I love your phone grips. They're super fun. Wildcard Wednesday. She sends you 3 things that you have to use. And then you make something. Oh, that's fun. We used to do a contest. I think it was before you were here, JT. We used to do a contest in our group called Copy My Cup. And I would make a cup and everybody would have to try to like make their version of it. It was a fun contest. We haven't done that in a while. It was fun. Yeah, we did I remember we did one around Halloween time and I loved it. I used like chameleon pigment. It was a fun one. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll bring it back. All right, I have a couple more buttons and I know it looks full, but I think that we should just go, excuse my French, balls to the wall with the buttons to go with the quilting feel. Is that even French? Do we even know where that saying came from? I should ask ChatGPT. I know, we should. We should do it again, Ilka. I'll put it on our idea board. I just want to go crazy with the buttons. So make sure I don't have anywhere that could really use one. Also working on organizing my room again, never ending. Oh, I feel that. I need to organize this office. And I feel like Corinne just helped me do it. But I'm gonna have to do it again soon, so I might as well just get it over with. All right, one more button. Pink heart. Where you send someone one and trade. The thing that scares me, Lori Henry, is about the trading of the cups is there's a lot of icky people that will get a cup and not send one in return, and that breaks my heart. Aren't they so cute? And I hate it when that happens. I hate it, hate it, hate it. All right, look at all of our buttons, all of our patchwork quilt. Look at our little tomato. It's busy. but I kind of like it. I feel like I have 2 more decals. I'm just gonna place this one here. Ooh, Pirate Fest. I didn't see the first comment, but I just saw somebody respond about a Pirate Fest. That sounds fun. We have one here in Lake Worth, Florida. They do a really good Pirate Fest. I wish I can find, you know what? Maybe we will put this on the bottom once it's done. Oh no, you see, Smoochie, that's why I'm not a fan of that. Smoochie said she did a contest and the cup that she received, the epoxy like wasn't cured. It was all sticky. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. I mean, in a perfect world, we would do it. But we all know we all can't be perfect. Not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not. All right. This is what I'm thinking for the bottom. I'm thinking the Shock Paint from CC DIY because it is like a primer and an adhesive in one. And yellow for the bottom. How do we feel about the yellow for the bottom? Second largest? Ooh, Tampa isn't that far from me, Donna. When is it? Change your mind about laying? Look how fun it could be. And I love that everything is tied together. Yep, JT, especially after what we discussed. Yes, Ilka, 100%. All right, so I'm going to tape off my bottom. I have so many cups that I do with you guys live. I should really finish them and just give them away. Or if we do a contest, I can give them away to the winners. I got to think about that. We got to brainstorm. All right, so when I put my paint down, my painter's tape. This is just, what is it called? Frog tape. I just want to make sure that my edges are completely down so when I use my primer on the bottom, none of it seeps underneath that paint and gets on my vinyl. All right. Then I'm going to get a paintbrush from my little kit. Do this one. I mean, I like this mint brush the best, I think. And then for my bottom color, should I do Wheels on the Bus? We have that yellow. We have Hard Lemonade, which is more of a neon. I also grabbed Lemon Fizz, which is like a textured. So I'm torn between Wheels on the Bus and Lemon Fizz. So Lemon Fizz has like more of like a diamond-like look. And then we have Wheels on the Bus, which is this medium. Wheels on the Bus is definitely warmer. And I do feel like it's a warmer vibe. I may have to do Wheel on the Bus. Because look how Wheels on the Bus pulls the warmth from like the butterflies. Everybody's saying Lemon Fizz. We'll use Lemon Fizz on a keychain. How about that? Is that a good compromise? Is that a good compromise? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Did you guys see CC DIY, which is the resin company and stuff that I use? They did like a 60 themes box. I posted it yesterday on our group. They had us custom mix the glitter for that box. So I don't have that color for sale. It's exclusively for them. But if you are a fan of CC DIY, I don't know if their box is sold out. I think she only did, I think on the post she said she only had 50 available. So if you love CC DIY, check that out. I don't think I have a code with them. I just like their products. I don't promote company is just for a kickback. Yeah, check it out. It's super cute mix. All right, so I'm gonna use my mint paintbrush from our kit. I had somebody ask me on my live, where is the paintbrush set from? We have it. It's our pastel paintbrush kit. It comes with 7 brushes. 4-ounce UV resin on sale. That's a great deal. That's what I'm gonna use today. This is the 4-ounce. All right, and then this is the primer and glue and adhesive in one. I couldn't think of the word. So I'm going to kind of put it on first to get a layer. I may let it dry for a second and then go in with a second coat. Yeah, when I go in with the second coat, I may have to shake this. I don't remember if I shook it. Whoops. Whoopsie. Sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. You guys, if you see any questions in the comments, if you know the answers, please feel free to answer. I do not mind at all when you guys chat in the comments. All right, let me put the top on this and shake it because I don't remember if I shook it. Ooh, you know what I forgot? I also pulled this, but I think this is too warm. This is probably one of my favorite colors. This is called Popping Pineapple Yellow, and it is like a warm orangey yellow. I love a yellow that doesn't have a neon green shift, but that's going to be too warm for this. But I forgot that I pulled that. Are you going to be getting the brushes in solid colors? As of right now, we just have the pastel set. We're just doing the pastel set for now. I like the pastel set, so if I'm using a brush when I'm live, I can tell you guys, hey, I use the mint brush. And it's easy to tell what size brush I'm using at the time of making something. So I kind of love that they're all different colors. All right, I'm gonna go back in. Guys, these little pop of color paints too will last forever. I've had this one for a long time because you use so little. Just want to make sure that everywhere you want your glitter to stick is wet so it gets a nice adhesive bond. I'm going to do my edges first because the edges tend to dry the fastest. And whatever is falling on my paper is going right back in my shaker. Look how pretty that is. So this is the Pop of Colors. I'll get you the name of it. Hold on, let's just do. Is there a name for this one? I'll find it. Is that pretty? So it's the Wheels on the Bus, which is a medium cut for the glitter. All right, you can see we use it a lot. Wheels on the Bus, and let me get, here I can put this for my paintbrush. The Pop of Colors is Sunflower, which is the perfect name for it. So this is the Shock Paint Pop of Color Sunflower. And look how pretty that came out. And how well it's gonna go. This is my favorite part. Should we do like pulling of the tape ASMR? I'm doing it slowly for the dramatics. Ooh. Ah. Look at how satisfying. Look at that bottom little rim. Isn't that beautiful? And that's it, guys. I don't think I am going to do anything else for this cup. I'm going to allow this bottom to dry for a couple hours. Then I'm going to spray seal my bottom glitter so when I epoxy it, it doesn't transfer over. And then she's going to be done. Look how fast and easy that was. But this colors everything. Any questions? Thanks, guys. You don't have wheels on the bus? It's so pretty. It's the perfect end of school year teacher appreciation yellow. And look how good it complements that little bumblebee. Any questions about Patchworks or the UV sheet? Hi, Whitney. So the UV 7x7 sheet that I used on this is today's Wildcard Wednesday. We also have it available as number 144 if you wanted to snag it. Then the Patchwork helper I have with stitching, which is the one that I used. So this black stitching is actually printed on the vinyl. Or I have it without stitching if you want to cut it apart and piece it together yourself. Isn't it cute, Lori? So I love this. So all we did was glitter the bottom. We literally wrapped the cup, did UVs, glittered the bottom. I'm going to seal it with a clear sealer, allow that to dry. I mean, it depends on how you are with your coats of epoxy. If you like to lay the epoxy on thick, this is probably a one coat and done. But if you are a little bit on the thinner side, not you, the epoxy, this is probably a 2-coat and done. So this cup is going to be light. You're not going to have, 5-6 layers of epoxy. This is going to be a light finished product, which I love. All right, so let's put this off to the side so it can dry. And then we will move on to keychains. So everybody placing an order today for Wildcard is going to get a free gift. We're also giving away more stuff, guys. That sheet is just kind of like, we have 200 of those sheets to give away, but we're also giving away glitter, vinyl, a semi-transparent vinyl that I haven't released to you guys yet. What else are we giving away? Oh, a bunch of keychains. A bunch of keychain kits are going in Wildcard today too. Alrighty. Let me just plug this phone in to make sure she doesn't die on us. So we added 10 new keychain kits yesterday. We also have them available as just the acrylic and the UV as well if you have your own hardware or beads. But we're gonna have fun. You ordered twice yesterday. Daisy, you're a mess. All right, let's start with this teacher bow because this seems to be the most popular one right now. This seems to be the most popular one right now. So here's the matching beads for it, which you're going to get the hardware and the beads, and you can order them in any way that you want. All right, and then on your UV, you're going to see this gray hole. That is just to tell you where that hole is going to line up with your keychain hole. All right, we're going to cut that off, but once we see where that's going to go, we're going to go ahead and remove our protective paper sheet on the front. We're going to cut off this gray hole. And we're gonna place it. I kind of hover over before making the final stick because you guys know once you put this down, you're not moving it. So there is a 3 mm offset around your UV image. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and press that down nice and firm, then remove our transfer paper. So there is the pencil and paper teacher bow. What color glitter are we thinking? What color? My mind automatically wants to go to red, but I don't know. What color? I brought a bunch of glitters in here. A lot from the Tarte collection. Those are kind of my go-to right now. Red or silver? I was thinking red. What do you guys think? Go ahead and sand and prep our back. Ooh, light blue. Oh, from the paper? Red. The red I was thinking because it's gonna pull from that center bead. And I have my favorite red that I pulled. Oh, a bunch of people on IG are saying silver. Hey, Crafty Cats. I didn't see you come in. Let's see, because I pulled red velvet. I feel like red velvet will pull from that apple. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll do red velvet. All right, so my CC DIY resin. I'm gonna use the medium cut of red velvet. Give that a good mix to get the consistency that I love. Dead red doesn't get enough love. That's true, but look at red velvet. This is the medium of red velvet. We also have it in a fine and an XL. But look at how beautiful that is. This should be enough. I always overmix it and then throw away UV resin. So we're just gonna put this in the center and we're gonna make it work. And scrape that sucker. All right, so the UV resin is self-leveling when you get it the correct consistency. I like a thicker honey consistency. If it's too thin, you have the risk of it running off the edge, which isn't the end of the world because you can always trim it after it cures. And if it's too thick, you're gonna have an issue with it possibly curing and with it not self-leveling. So I'm just kind of like guiding it towards the edges, but you can see over here it already is trying to self-level, even up around this little hole. It's trying to self-level around it already. So I'm just kind of guiding it where it needs to head and allowing the UV resin to do some work. All right, now we're gonna carefully go up around the little hole for the keychain. And you can see how it's self-leveling. Oh no, I hope my light didn't break. Does anybody have this CC DIY light? Smoochie, I haven't started yet. It's been a big to-do. There's a long story behind all that. And when I am able to talk to you guys about it, I will. Hi, Mary. Look what happens, guys. I go to press it on and it just flashes on the 60-second and like goes off. Does anybody have this problem? Let me try the bottom. Same with the bottom. It's like flashing and then turning off. It's all right. Let's see if my other UV light's in here. I've never seen that happen with it before, but it's all right. We're not gonna freak out because we have this monster. We have a monster light. I just don't have the stand.
Looking for this?
Oh, yeah. I've never had that happen with that light before.
I'm wondering if it's the wire.
Mine did that, and it was because it's not put together, but it's even doing it singly. I have another wire. Should we try another wire?
Sometimes it's the wire.
Let's see if it's the wire. Hold on, new wire test. See?
No, something's wrong.
Something's wrong with it. It's all right. We're not gonna freak out. We're gonna pivot.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this here. We're pivoting. Pivot. Oh boy. I'm a mess. All right, we're just gonna pivot. No big deal. Let's set up our 3D printed stand with our other light. We got this. I know, Ellie, I tried another cord and it didn't change. Yeah, this one's working. All right. We'll figure it out. Good morning. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this underneath my light and start that curing process. And put that off to the side so we can move on to the next one. We're good. Good morning. Outside is the best. I know, but it's rainy here today. It's not a fun outside day. Should we do another teacher one? These are so cute for teacher gifts, especially if your kid has 1,000 teachers. My kid's in 2nd grade, and he already has 2 different teachers. Like halfway through the day, he switches classrooms, which I know like they do in like middle school and stuff, but that threw me for a loop when he was doing it in 2nd grade. Yeah, you need a backup. Everybody needs a backup UV light because what would happen if I was sitting here? I mean, I could have took it outside. I was going to say, what would happen if we had this UV resin and it wouldn't cure, but we could have just went outside. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove my protective paper from the front. Cut off my little gray hole from the corner. That is going to tell me where to line it up. What are we thinking for colors for this? I'm thinking yellow or green to pull from, the green to pull from the apple or the yellow. What do you guys think? Come on. You can do it. There we go. So you definitely want to be careful when you're pulling this off. Pull the back from the front. There's a lot of small details that we want to come on our transfer paper. Actually, I should have pushed this down first to make sure that we're good to go. All right. Yellow. I'm even thinking, so it comes with your generic colors to match, but I even have some fancy silicone beads I may switch out. I'll show you guys when we get this one done. All right, so you see how when I push that down, all of our details are on our transfer. Can you guys imagine weeding all of that? Can you imagine weeding all of those words? No, thank you. Ooh, somebody said pink for the eraser. All right, so we want to hover. Hold on a second. You guys see what I just did? I almost put it on wrong. I didn't line it up perfectly. I was looking and I'm like, this doesn't match perfect. Make sure that you put it on right. And you guys, this is why it is so important. I mean, you can do it however you want to do it, but I highly suggest putting the UV decal on before your glitter, because I almost just laid this down wrong. There we go. There we go. That was a close one. Tara says yellow or green. All right, so we're gonna remove our transfer tape, making sure all of those little details of all of our words are in place. Can you guys imagine weeding that? Look at all the words. Can you imagine weeding that? It's like a nightmare. I feel like I would have to reverse weed that. Oh, I don't miss the weeding days. I don't. I know, so spoiled with UV. We are so spoiled now. Do you remember before UV? I don't know how long you guys have been crafting. When we used to have to like reverse weed or use water slide. When Haze came out with clear water slide, we thought it was like the best thing ever. Actually, we used to sell it. We used to sell the water slide back in the day, like in 2018. I know, Susan, but they're so good. All right, we sanded the back. I think we should do wheels on the bus. It's just a good yellow. If you guys don't have it, you need it. I think we should do wheels on the bus. I'm weeding a 9-inch tile Eiffel Tower. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh my God, somebody said they thought I was trying to say read instead of weed. That's funny. All right. So we have our UV. We're gonna go in with wheels in the bus. Oh no, Abby. Isn't it so funny how stuff comes back around? The crafting world is funny like that. Trends are like this. And just when you think we're done with rhinestones, they come back. The same thing with snow globes. When snow globes became popular again, in like 2019, snow globes, there wasn't like snow globe blanks, so we all were using the Starbies tumblers and drilling holes in the bottom. And like people were literally like fighting over snow globe tumblers in Starbies because everybody was making snow globes with them. And like, you guys think that blanks are expensive now? Imagine using a Starbies blank every time you had to make a snow globe tumbler. They were like, what were they, like 20 bucks, 24 bucks? And then we had to drill a hole in them, hoping that we didn't crack them. Sorry, I just got a puzzle piece. Crabs are like big hair, always comes back around. It's so true. All right, so I'm just helping our UV resin and glitter mixture to the edge. I want to make sure I'm not missing. over here. So this wheel on the bus is literally the perfect teacher yellow. And guys, remember, the kits with the silicone beads are not unlimited on the site. We do have to keep a close eye on inventory for those because I need to make sure that we have the hardware and the beads and everything. So if you have your eye on a keychain kit, just remember there is a chance of it selling out. We do intend to restock them as long as we have everything available, but that does take a couple of days because the girls have to physically put the kits together. So if you're sitting on a couple of kits waiting, don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. I don't want you to miss it. Because if you guys, sorry, I just got UV resin on my floor. If you guys were here last week, you know that some did sell out. So we're gonna go ahead and plop this under our light. Look at the red. Came out super cute. It was hung up on Loungeflies and Stanley's. I know Stanley's blew up. I mean, they've definitely toned back a little bit, but that was wild, huh? The kits are so addicting. So listen, these are not in the kits. These are my personal stash. This is my personal stash. But I wanted to see, what if I switched out the middle bead with that? That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. What if I switched out the middle bead with the ABC? I'm not a fan of the silicone spatulas, I'm not gonna lie. Not a fan. All right, so I'm gonna put on my ABC, which I'm gonna work her in. Then I'm gonna do my black little bead. And then I think I'm gonna do the red. Oh my goodness. I know, Mindy, I can't do it. I have to say, I'm pretty confident that I will never bring back rhinestones. That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare, guys. Rhinestones was a wild ride. You guys, look. Look at the ABC. Where did you get the holder for cups when glittering? Oh, my husband cut that on our laser. It's just laser wood cut. Isn't this adorable? Let me put it on. And try to do it this way so I don't break my nail. The yellow is called Wheels on the Bus. Oh my goodness, guys. Look how cute. Isn't that so adorable? Yeah, selling rhinestones was a nightmare. I did not enjoy it. It was definitely not my forte. I'll stick with glitter. Glitter and acrylics. I'll stick with glitter and acrylics. Isn't that cute? I love this. All right, are we ready to see this teacher one? Look how cute that came out. Look at all of the small details in the font. Isn't this so cute? Now, this is what we had to go with it, I don't know if any of these other teacher ones will go. Oh, this one may be cute. What if we put this with the books in the middle? Okay, so these ones, I'm not gonna lie, they get pricey. So these are not ones that I offer. This is my personal stash. They do get pricey, and I got them, I can't say the name because it's gonna yell at me for redirecting you, but I get them from the Lobby of Hobbies. Does that make sense? And they're in the jewelry section on like a little like string, but it's like, it gets kind of crazy because it's like $8 for like 4 beads. But look how cute. Look at that for the teacher one. I love that. All right, let's put these away. Yeah, they had some cute ones. Like, look at this one for Christmas ornaments. They have cute ones, but you want to get them when they're on 40%. If you know that store, you know what I mean. Wait for the 40% and then come and scoop them up. You know? Okay, love that. Let's not break a nail. I do this to not break a nail when I'm live, and then the last time I did it when I was live, I like stabbed myself. Do we want it? We want it this way. Got some at 50% off yesterday. Yes! You see, Beth? She knew when to sweep in. Look how cute. The yellows makes it pop so much, right? I love it. All right, let me put this bead away so I don't lose her. What do we want to do next? Do we want to do an autism one? You guys, I got these. I got these to do Western one, but they're like real like little turquoise. Cute. Okay. Do we want to do Love Needs No Words? Or Autism is not a disability, it's a different ability. I love that one. The Lobby of Hobby. If you want to sound sophisticated to when you're telling your husband where you're going, just tell him you're going to the Lobby of Hobby. Oh, I have to go to the Lobby of Hobby. I'll be back. I'm going to be late. Alrighty. That lines up. And look how cute the matching silicone to go with it is. I love that. I wish I had a little puzzle piece to go on this one, but I don't. The Hobbs Lobs. The Hobbs Lobs. Alrighty, let's cut off our little gray circle. I'm scared to see if you guys have sold us out of kits. Should I check? Something tells me probably, but let's see. As I don't want you to sit on your cart if they're low. Let me check. I got the charms from the Lobbies of Hobbies. I can't say it because TikTok will get mad at me. It's a way of living, isn't it? Okay, we're definitely running low on some, so I don't want you guys to miss out on that. The teacher bow is running low, which is this one here. The teacher bow is running low. Hey, that rhymes. The teacher bow is running low. Okay. So back off the front, hover, hold your breath, and go. I love the size of this keychain. This is a good size. Because it's a longer image, it just feels bigger. Huh? What is a Webby? Tell him to get with it, JT. Tell him that you're the cool tax lady. All right, we're gonna slowly remove to make sure all of our details stay in place. I'm thinking green for this. What do you guys think? So we've used the yellow a lot. So we have like the red, but I was thinking, what if we did lime and a coconut? Lisa, if they run out, the girls are going to try their best to get more put together for Friday, but I can't promise that they all will be. Ooh. What about lime and a coconut or limelight? Do we want more a darker shade or a lighter shade? Limelight, lighter. I know, I was thinking the darker too until I saw the lighter. All right, let's remove our back. Give it a nice little sand. Wipe it off. Limelight. So Crafty Cat said limelight is her favorite green. Do you want to see what my favorite green is? And I know it's way too bold for this. My favorite green is UFO green. And let me show you. So limelight looks like a lime green. Like it looks bright. And it's like, how does it get, it doesn't get any brighter than that. Look at UFO green. UFO green is such a more vibrant shade. UFO is my favorite, but we'll use limelight. I love the Tarte collection. I do. Book of Faces. I can't. Alrighty, so this is going to require just a little bit more UV because it is a bigger area. UFO green is a statement for sure. I have this one here. Ooh, gooey green is good. That one's holographic, but that's a good one too. Let me just get my little top off here without getting glitter everywhere. All right, let's see what our consistency is looking like. Look how pretty limelight is. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Oh boy. That just splattered somewhere and I don't know where. I'm a mess. Hold on, let me clean this. You know what it is? I'm trying not to get UV resin on my shirt. And I feel like I'm being very cautious, but now it's just making it worse. I should put on an apron. My apron's over there. I'll do it when this one's curing. Yeah, guys, Wildcard Wednesday. And we're just helping this out to the edge, and then you'll see it's gonna like self-level and fill in. So don't worry about those bald spots. All right, now we just need to go up around this little keyhole. All right. Yeah, I gotta grab my apron. Oh, Ashley. Let's turn this light on. Let's move these. I'm really digging these new keychains. I can't with the focal beads. I just can't stop looking at it. Isn't that so cute? And then the apple with the apple. I love them. Those are going to my kids' teachers. All right. Let me get my apron. Oh, Havoc is a sleepy boy today. I found where the UV resin went. Found it. Remember I said it splattered? Aha. Found the culprit. I just want to wipe it up before Havoc finds it. He's very cute. Oh, I'm so happy you love them, Brittany. I love how they printed like mixed up. Does that make sense? So like you don't know who's gonna get what. I thought he was so adorable. Okay, I'm just gonna flip that over. JT, I can't. JT says she wears her apron, but it's because she wants to make a video and she doesn't want to put a bra on. I cannot. All right, we ready? Look at how it pops. Isn't that so cute? Let's put it on the keychain for the full feel. Look at the full feel. Isn't that adorable? How it all ties together. I love it. So cute. So cute. All right, let's do another one. I feel like I want to do all of these. I feel like I want to do all of them. Ooh. Let's do this one. This says what makes you different is what makes you beautiful. And it's all of the puzzle pieces with paint splatter. The green glitter is really pretty. And then we have the matching silicone. What color do we think for the back? I'm almost wondering if we should do a light blue because that's not in this to kind of tie everything together. Oh my gosh. Light blue. You see, we're on the same wavelength. I have ocean eyes, or I have a lot. Fairy tale sky or little blue box. I think fairy tale sky. Fairy tale sky. Why do we all have such good taste? That's why we're friends. Jinx. Okay, I cannot stress enough, guys. You do your keychains how you want to do them. But if you place your UV on first, you have less of a chance of messing it up. I almost placed the UV on the wrong side on one earlier, and if we would have glittered it, we would have glittered the wrong size before we placed the UV, before we knew that it was the wrong side. I know, JT, it made me so happy when you posted that you were doing these. I love just how easy and fast they are. All right, we're gonna slowly remove, especially if there's a lot of detail. We don't want to lose that. Look at how vibrant. Isn't that so pretty? I love how vibrant this is. We're gonna go ahead and remove the paper from the back. Guys, don't forget it's Wildcard Wednesday. Every single order comes with a free gift today. You know what I was thinking about doing? The girls are gonna hate me when they hear me say this. I ran it past them and they were like, that's kind of expensive. And I'm like, just trust me. So, let me see how many boxes I have. The girls, if you're watching, don't listen to me, girls. So I have 4 boxes, empty ones. And I was thinking about for Wildcard Wednesday, giving away bead boxes and giving you guys a stash of silicone beads for keychains. So we said there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. There's 21 compartments. Should I pick 4 orders and give away giant bead boxes? We did the math and it was going to be like $150 in beads. And the girls were like, and I'm like, I really want to do it. So I'm going to pick 4 random orders. Sorry, girls. Love you. So for Wildcard Wednesday, I'm going to put together bead boxes. If you get it and if you win it, please post it. Please. So I know that you guys at least like it. All right, let's clean this up. So if you guys order any keychain kits, I'll kind of know that you're into them. So I'm not gonna lie, the orders that are gonna like qualify for it or have a better chance of getting them are gonna be somebody who's ordering keychain kits, just because then I know you're into them. I don't want to give it to somebody who only does cups and they're like, what am I gonna do with these? You know what I mean? Hi, Corinne.
Hey.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Because you guys told me not to do it and I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
Where the box is at.
Right there.
Oh, that's pedestal.
I know.
He's gonna be the one who's really disappointed.
I know. I'm sorry. All right. So we are giving away like $600 in beads and bead boxes in 4 random orders. I can't help it. Once I have my mind on something. Ashley, you're so funny. All right. Let's give this a mix. I love Fairy Tale Sky. You guys, the whole Tarte collection is just amazing. So this is Fairy Tale Sky with the Schmedium. Oh, thanks, Mindy. I love Fairy Tale Sky. All right. I know, I love the Tarte collection. It's my go-to for my summertime. And the Tarte Schmediums are just next level. All right, we're just helping guide this. Ashley's avoiding you? No, she would never. Not my Ashley. Not my Ashley. Oh, the electric tarts are bright. That's where the UFO and the ocean eyes are from. The ocean's eyes is pretty. If you guys love neons, I can't wait for you guys to see what I have in store for the May box. She's good. All right. The brighter, the better. I know, look at this. Look how perfect that is. I love these, I really do. All right, what do we want to do next? We have Helping Little Minds Grow, Progress Over Perfection, Helping Small Hands Do Big Things. I love this one. Oh, this one's more of a neutral. I believe in a spectrum of possibilities, and it's like very boho. I love making keychains too. And this one, it's okay to be different, but you know what I love about this? It actually looks like colored with crayon. So I'm super curious to do this one. Oh, we love you, Ilka. Thank you guys for your orders. Oh, well, we'll be here whenever you come back. I'll be live again on Friday, so no worries. I think we should do the boho one to switch it up. Switch the colors up. So this says, I believe in a spectrum of possibilities, and it's like a muted boho. There's cute little floral with the bow. And then we did like the boho color palette. I'm already brainstorming. I'm already brainstorming. to see if I can add a focal bead. They're just not the right. I wanted to add a bow, but I don't think that's gonna work because the bow at the Lobbies of Hobbies is like sideways, which I don't know why they did that. We love you, Ilka. We do. I know, JT. I know. Boho and neutral. So we can do rainbow platinum or opal sunset. Opal sunset is really pretty. I was thinking of doing opal sunset with this one. Welcome in, guys. Come on. Now you want to be super careful. Hold on, let's squeegee this like I should. So I'm going to squeegee because there's a lot of thin, small lettering on this. All right. So we want to make sure it's completely on our transfer. And then when we remove our transfer from our back, we're going to slowly peel the back off the front. Look at all of those thin little letters coming along with it. Hi, Jenny. And we're gonna line everything up. And press it down. And all of these small details, you wanna give it a good rub down. All right, to make sure everything stays in place. Then we're gonna slowly remove our transfer. Now remember these thin lines, there's not a lot of adhesive on the back of them because they're so thin. So we need to make sure that we rub it down nice and firm. And when we peel nice and slow. So if anything doesn't transfer, we can literally stick it right back down in place. Because these letters are so thin, it's not a bad idea if you want to put a UV resin layer on top of this decal just to make sure that everything stays in place.
Would you like an example for the ladies?
Do you guys want an example of what Corinne just did for giveaways? So Corinne put together a box. Look at her. She did hardware. There's a lot in there. There's a lot of hardware in there. And small beads and big beads. Corinne just did this. So for Wildcard Wednesday, we'll have 4 of these to give away. 4. So we are putting together bead boxes as one of the gifts for Wildcard Wednesday. Like I said, we're only going to put them in orders that are getting acrylic kits because I don't want to send somebody a bunch of silicone beads if they don't know how to use them. But Corinne used the little taller one for the hardware, and then she filled it with big and small. She's good. Hey, Corinne, when you come and grab this, I feel like maybe we should just tape it shut so it doesn't open in transit. Because everything looks so pretty, I don't want to ruin it. She's not in here. I'm going to have to tell her to say hi to you when she comes back. All right. So here it is. It's kind of hard to see because this is kind of like an olivey boho color. But once we put the glitter on the back, we'll see. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so do we want to do opal sunset or rainbow platinum or mix them together? Oh, I love that, Amy. So if you guys order acrylic kits, they'll go ahead and they'll enter you in one of the 4 to get the silicones today. All right. So we're going to go ahead and prep our back. It's okay, Dawn. We have lots to give away today. We have lots to give away. Everybody that orders today is getting something for Wildcard Wednesday. So if you ordered this morning, you're not missing out. You're still getting stuff. All right. I know I try to spoil my girls on Wednesday. It's like the hump of the week. Like we all need a good pick-me-up in the middle of the week. All right, let's look at this one before we move on to here. You ready? Look at how it came out. What makes you different is what makes you beautiful. There we did with this medium fairy tale sky. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Don't break a nail, don't stab yourself. Look at how cute that goes together. So we have all of the colors in there. We have the yellow, the purple, the green, the red, and the blue for the back of the keychain. Isn't that cute? All right. So let's go ahead and mix Rainbow Platinum and Opal Sunset together for the back of this one. What if y'all have already put flower order together? All right. You're using the big squeegee from the first Wildcard Wednesday you ever got. I know. I love the squeegee. We're actually running low on these. I had to order thousands of these when I ordered them because I ordered them a custom color and then obviously customized with our information on them. And we are finally running low on the big squeegees. I don't know if I'm gonna order more. If I do, I may do a different color palette just for fun. But we're finally reaching the bottom of our barrel on those. It still has the Wildcard Wednesday sticker on it. I can't, that's so funny. Okay, so this is a mixture. So every order for Wildcard Wednesday is going to get something for free, guys. The bead box I literally just thought of. But just because your order was printed doesn't mean it's completely packed yet. So you still probably have a chance. So this is Rainbow Platinum and Opal Sunset mixed together. Are there any more glitter bundles available? It says sold out. So if you're looking on the orange and pink glitter bundle, that says that it drops on the 10th. That says that it's going to drop this Friday. So if it says sold out, that's just because it hasn't launched yet. We're launching those this Friday on the 10th. You guys, this sparkle is amazing. You showed beads, me running to place another order. Hey, if you place 2 wildcard orders, that just means that you get 2 gifts, right? The more the merrier. Remember, we do free shipping over $69. Which I can't believe we're still doing. The shipping prices keep going up, but I'm standing firm on my $69 threshold. I'm doing everything I can to not bump that up. My accountant's like, I'm like, I don't want to hear it. We're dirty girls. We like free shipping over $69. The $69 number just sounds good. And I'm standing firm on not raising that. Hopefully, we'll see how long I can win. I've won that battle for like the past 24 months, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep fighting. It helps the girl math. All right, let's go ahead and cure that. All right. While that is curing, shall we do another? You guys, I feel like I'm going to do all of these. So I love this one. So we put this one together. We put this one together and the girls really put their heads together for this combo. They chose these color beads because they wanted it to look like a pencil. So they did like the pencil eraser, the yellow for the pencil, and then this bottom bead is like a metallic lead color. Isn't that so cute? So the girls really put a lot of thought behind this combo. Don't make fun of my sneeze. It went away. Wait. It went away. I thought I was gonna sneeze. I have a very odd sneeze. I don't think you guys have ever heard it. Probably for the better. All right, so the girls worked super hard on this combo. So let's see. Make sure we line up. Peel off our protective from the front, a book club keychain, or just a girl who loves books. I have so many keychain ideas I want to do, guys. I feel like if I didn't do a drop, because remember we have monthly maker, Wildcard Wednesday, we have new product drops every Friday, and then on top of that I'm trying to drop new keychains and new acrylics. On top of my surprise that I'm adding you for the 15th of the month. I could like hardcore pump out probably like 50 keychains, but like I would probably have to not do a drop that week. I'm trying so hard. I'm literally just a girl. I could probably pump out a whole bunch. I know Louis doesn't want to hear that. I could probably pop out a whole bunch, but like one of those things would have to be put off to the side. Oh, graduation keychains. That's cute. All right, so this says helping little minds grow, and there's a lot of small details in these little thin flowers. So just be careful, go slow, take your time. There's even like a little tiny mini paper clip on here. Oh, there's two little mini paper clips. But look how cute. What color are we thinking for this one? Let's see what I pulled. I was thinking like Sea Dreams, but that may hide too much of that. What do we think? Hot pink, teal, black. See, this pink isn't right. I feel like this is just gonna blend. I don't know, guys. I keep going back to the yellow. I keep going back to the yellow. Oh, you're welcome. Minty teal. I have Tide Pool teal. I'm just scared it's gonna hide all the details. Like I want it somewhat of a lighter shade so you can see the details of the flowers. The yellow is calling me. You guys, the yellow is calling me. It's like Moana says, the ocean's calling. The yellow's calling me. Are you guys ready for this one? Oh my God, it's so sparkly. And it says, I believe in a spectrum of possibilities. The sparkle is not letting the camera see it, but you can definitely see the decal there. On TikTok, it won't let me like get close and focus. On the other platforms, I feel like it's easier to see. Look at how sparkly. Let's see how it looks on our keychain. Oh yeah, look at that. It's very boho. stab yourself. I have to say it every time because last time I was live, I actually stabbed myself, but I like hid it from you guys and it was throbbing for the next couple of days. Look at how cute it goes with the beads. Isn't that adorable? I love that. All right, so we're gonna do yellow on this. Let's go ahead and prep our back. I want to do this one next. The crayon one that I was telling you guys. I think that's going to be a fun one. How have I been live for 2 hours already? I know, I love them. My school supply shopping and smell of crayons. I dread school supply shopping. I like the actual like doing it. I just don't like to deal. Believe it or not, like in public, like huge crazy crowds of people, I'm not like a huge fan. But I could suck it up for like a Disney trip. So it's weird. I could pick and choose when I want to tolerate the crowds. Wheels on the bus. Give her a little mix. That's perfect. I hope that's enough, but let's see if we can spread it to get exactly what we need. I hate wasting too much. Yeah, but I can like hang out live with you guys all day. I'm overdue for a Disney trip. It's just not in our on our 2026 bingo card. Plus, coming into summer, you couldn't catch me at one of those parks in this heat. It's so hard to find shade. I think a lot of people don't realize that. Like, it's so hard to find a decent amount of shade in those parks. You're literally like just a bunch of ants on a big open piece of pavement. It could be brutal for the summer. I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, but if you are a Floridian, I think our true Floridians, you won't catch us at one of the parks during the summer months. And you know when the best time to go is? It's the energy, yeah. And you know what the best time to go is too? When it has rain in the forecast. And I know that sounds crazy. Listen, you bring a plastic bag, you put it in your pocket for your phone. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. But it is so nice to be cooled down in the park when it's raining. And so many people fight to get in the stores and stuff to get out of the rain, and then all the lines open up. It's glorious. It's glorious. All right, let's go ahead and put this one under. All right, so that's that one. Okay, I said I wanted to do this one, that it's okay to be different. This is gonna be, what do we do for a color for this? Okay, so here is the keychain and the decal. I almost feel like, do we just do white? Because like any color may get lost. Do we just do like rainbow platinum as the background? SeaWorld, ugh. I'm not a fan of SeaWorld. Rock candy, I don't have rock candy in here. I only have rainbow platinum or opal sunset. Can somebody ask where they can get these school keychains? Does somebody mind answering, Andy? Andy, I just can't say exactly where without getting in trouble in here. but somebody in the comments could guide you in the right direction. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring your question. Thank you, Ilka. Rainbow Platinum. That's what I'm thinking too. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when you go on It's Pretty Personal, if you go to like shop recent, how do I have it worded? Let me look. I can tell you exactly. It says shop latest arrivals. All of the most recent stuff is going to be right there. You're welcome. All right, let's place this down. I love this decal. Thank you, Ilka, for pinning that. All right. So we're gonna slowly remove. And you guys, I'm gonna show you up close. On TikTok, it won't let me show, it won't, like as I get closer on TikTok, it blurs it out, but you'll be able to see it on the other devices. This literally looks like it is colored in with a crayon. Now, if you're pulling up and a part is not transferring, just lay it in place and push it down. Remember, the UV loves the warmth, and you can always try to hit it from another angle. See what I did there? And it will stay. So it won't let me get too close on TikTok, but I'm going to get all up in your business on FB. You see how it literally looks like it's colored with crayon? I'll show the tube. It literally looks like it's hand colored with the crayon. Isn't that so cute? I hate it when I get close on TikTok, it doesn't focus. But it's fun. Okay, let's peel off the back. I know it's not even Friday. It's hump day though. Does that count? It's hump day! Is that commercial still on with the camels? Whoop whoop! The 15th is gonna be wild. Block your face, it will help it focus. Even when I don't even put my face in it, it won't focus. It's so weird. I don't know how people do it. All right, so we said white on this one. So we're gonna do Rainbow Platinum. It's my go-to all-time favorite white glitter. We just restocked it in the Schmedium. You guys sold us out when we dropped it in the Schmedium. We just restocked it. JT, I can't. JT's tried to get me to tell her. I'm not telling her. You guys, my affiliates don't even know about the 15th. I have like kept this secret near and dear to my heart. I know, I see JT do it on her videos too. You guys, look at Rainbow Platinum. Look at the sparkle. Like, excuse me? It's so pretty. Sassy but Classy is a good one too. Aw, thank you, CM. I'm happy you're here. We love meeting new people. We just like to craft and chill. And I try to go, I'm definitely live every Friday. And then I try to go live every Wednesday. I am live the first day of every single month, so on the 1st. And I am going to start being live the 15th of every month. So if you need to pencil me in your calendar, I'd love to be there. So we're live Wednesday, Friday, the 1st, and the 15th. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. And if you're not in our FB group, it's a really fun place to hang out. We have like 37,000 people in there. Hey, Tim. We have like 37,000 people in there, and it is it's a lot easier of a platform if you have direct questions to ask your questions and for people to comment and for you to get answers. Yes, it's prettypersonal.com on TikTok. If you go on, in my bio, on the top of my page, I'll have all of my social medias listed as well. Tell me more, tell me more. That's all you guys are getting. All right, we ready? Look at the flowers. It's so hard to see the flowers on TikTok when I get close. Look at how cute. Okay, now let's see it with our... There we go. We want to place it there. We're going to open her up. Look at that combo. Look how fun that is. Isn't that so cute? I know, I love the yellow. And I think just when I think of teacher, my mind just automatically goes yellow and red. Like yellow for school bus, red for an apple. So I feel like every time I do something teacher related, I want to grab yellow or red. You can come hang out. Girl, come on down. We have so much fun here. All right, here's another one. Progress over perfection. I think we may have to do rainbow platinum. It has literally all of the other colors. Oh, hi, Ashley. Ashley's made her way to IG. It has all of the other colors, but can I tell you my favorite part? The middle bead that the girls put in here is the like confetti bead. How fun is that? Isn't that so adorable? Isn't it so cute? But I think we're gonna have to do white again. What do you guys think? I mean, there's so many colors in the decal. I feel like we have to do white again. It will really allow all of those colors to show. So let's go ahead and place our decal. I know the book is so cute. I feel like this is the perfect teacher keychain because it's not like so teacher related, but every teacher can relate to this, especially elementary grade level teacher. Oh, thanks, Kathy. So I try to go live around 11. I go live at 11:15 on Fridays, around 11:15 on Wednesdays, and then on the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month, I'll be live at 10 a.m. I feel like I should make a calendar. Orange. But are we going to lose, Lori said orange, are we going to lose that R and that E if we do orange? Silver, I don't have silver in here with me. I don't know. Let's see how this other one looks that we're doing white on right now. And then we can see if we like the vibe. Okay, so I will work on the top of our FB group. Maybe I'll add a calendar to our banner. Will that help everybody? But you have to be in the FB group, obviously, to see it. The FB group is the easiest way for me to communicate with you guys because I can literally like post something and you guys tell me your questions or anything like that directly underneath that post, so we're all on the same page. But I will add a calendar to our banner. Watching Wildcard Wednesday when opening Friday's live. Oh, I love it, Bill! And that's so cute. So let's prep the back. I just saw that JT unpinned a comment, but I didn't even see what comment was pinned. I'm in a whole different world. I'll make a calendar, Mindy. Don't you worry. I can barely remember what time I go live. Okay, as that dries, let's see how this one came out with the white. We ready? Look at how pretty. It says, it's okay to be different. With the rainbow platinum. I love it. I want this behind there, so I'm gonna have to, I like it when it lays a certain way. Oh, JT. JT must want something. You guys look at how cute with the beads. It's okay to be different, and look at how adorable. I love this. I know, I love the white on this too. I think this was a really, really good choice. I know, Ilka, you need these. Ilka needs these, especially this one. Look how cute. I'm not gonna lie, there's not one keychain that we've done today that I don't love. They're all so cute. I'm gonna have to take pictures of all of them. All right. I'm getting better with using less UV resin. I feel like I was just wasting so much, but somebody said that CC DIY has a sale on the 4 ounces right now. Ah, JT, do it. Do it up. I'm trying to think if this is enough. We can make it work. Lauren, don't do too much. Sometimes we just need to talk ourselves off the ledge. The hardware and the bead colors for this progress over perfection is everything. I really think it's just that center bead with like the confetti inside that is like perfect. All right, we are gonna make this work. So just guide it to the edge close enough so when it self-levels, it literally like balances right on that edge there without going overboard. You guys, by the time you do like 4 keychains, you're gonna be a professional. $10 for a 4-ounce bottle. I wonder if I should grab some for another wild card. Remember a couple of weeks ago we gave away 30 bottles? Yes, I'm still here. Mind your business. Saying, are you still there? That means I've been live for too long. That's the second time the "Are you still there" comment has come up on my music. Okay. I know. I always feel so judged when Netflix does it to me. Speaking of Netflix, have you guys finished the Love on the Spectrum season 4? YouTube does it, so it's like you're watching TV. Has anybody finished Love on the Spectrum season 4? I want to talk about it, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Guys, I'm kind of wondering. Now, what color do we do for this? Do we do white again? We can do Opal Sunset for a different white. Pink Platinum or Blue Platinum. I have Opal Sunset, which has a lot of similarities from Pink Platinum. I just don't have Pink Platinum in my office. But you can see Opal Sunset has that pretty Pink Platinum texture. All right, so let's get this one ready when this is curing. Say white so the colors can pop. I love Opal Sunset. I know, Opal Sunset's super underrated. We just restocked it. It's a good one. Opal Sunset, because it has a little bit of texture, so it almost gives like a little bit of like a diamond look. Your son said it was really good. It was good. It was good. There's one couple that I have kind of questions for, because something happened off camera. So I'm trying to say it without telling you guys too much if you haven't watched it. Something happened with a couple off camera. So like literally it's him having a conversation with somebody and like they're not together anymore. And you're like, what are you talking about? You were just together in the last episode. So I'm kind of annoyed that like we didn't know what happened. Like I want to know your business, Connor. But it was good. Opal got Opal Indie and then yelled at me for not telling her to count it sooner. I know there's so many colors that I have kind of been like forgotten about. I feel like we need to do a live of like using some of our older colors that are like must-haves as a reminder for maybe newer customers that don't even know about them. Look how cute. Helping small hands do big things. I love the colors on this one. Yes, right, Nicole? I'm like, what do you mean? When the conversation was going down, I was like, I literally hit back to see if I fell asleep during an episode. Because, like, obviously you fall asleep while, I mean, not obviously. I fall asleep while watching it. So it's like, I kind of need to figure out where I fell asleep at. So when I saw that, bye, Tim. When I saw that, I literally thought I, like, missed something major. And I didn't. They just didn't film it. Oh, the Kingdom Palaces or colors are good. I was gonna actually grab some for today, but I stick to the Turk collection. The house made last night. Mary, who works with us, Mary said that I have to watch The Housemaid, but she said it's on like Hulu, right? I gotta see if I have that. All right, let's see the progress over perfection. Are we ready? Look how all of it pops. Again, when I get close on TikTok, it doesn't want to show. But I feel like doing it on the Rainbow Platinum allows you to see all of the detail in the decal. It's so cute. Thanks for the heart me, guys. All right, let's get this on the keychain for the full feel. Havoc, you're a sleepyhead today, dude. Havoc's in his bed on my desk. I have like a bed clamped to the side of my desk. He's sleeping a lot today, so he can party all night. Look at how good it goes. It was in stars. I did a free trial just to see it. I'm gonna have to watch it now. Mary said to watch it too. It has to be good. You're back! I love this one. And look at the details in the little middle bead. It's adorable. Love it, love it, love it. You can't decide what kits to get. I know, they're so cute. I love them all. You know what I can't decide? Obviously, I'm making all of these. I don't know which ones to give to my kids' teachers. There's so many that are so good. All right, let's get our Opal Sunset on this one. Oh no, it's all right, we have more, but get our UV resin. This is the textured Opal Sunset. Such a pretty color. Oh yeah, you can really see how beautiful this is when you get close. I need more glitter though. Does anybody have, I can't, let me stop, because I'm going to end up telling you guys. I was going to say, does anybody have any guesses of what we're talking about on the 15th? But I have a hard time keeping secrets from you guys, so I just shouldn't even talk about it at all. All right, this definitely needs more glitter. Are you giving away your keychains? I give them away as gifts. I'll throw them in orders or give them to my kids' teachers, or the girls that work here will take them for their kids' teachers. Or people come in, they're like, oh my God, I love that. I'm like, take it. You can have it. All right, so we'll put it in the center. Oh, I was going to show you how pretty this is. Forgot. This is Opal Sunset. So you see that texture? It's pretty. I don't know what kind of jams we got playing today, but you guys, how do you feel about Friday's drop? I love it because orange and pink are my two favorite colors. It is definitely a coming to summer drop. It's helping us get out of that pastel spring feel and transitioning to summer. I absolutely love everything about the drop, but they're my two favorite colors. I know, I love the colors. Did you see that semi-transparent, JT? The semi-transparent is like, wow. The semi-transparent for Friday's drop is like more like, it's not real. I mean, I don't want to say realistic because they almost look like watercolor. You showed an video this morning. I'm going to have to go watch it. The floral semi-transparent in Friday's drop is just absolutely amazing. Hi, Aunt Sharon. It's amazing. So I'm excited about that. Trying to think of what we should work on live on Friday. I think I'm going to do a Post-it holder with the semi-transparent on Friday for sure. All right, this is Love Needs No Words. Should we do green again? The green came out so good on this one. So the wild card for today, we actually used it on this patchwork helper. It's a 7x7 of these like quilted stitch images, and we used it on the patchwork helper. So we took the matching patchwork helper and applied all of the 7x7 images on the patchwork helper for today. Actually, if you're watching on TikTok, I think I posted it on my stories as well. Ooh, a milk bath look. You toured all the platforms. You've been around the world today, Ashley. So much sparkle. All right. So did we say yes to green? I'm trying to think if we should do the darker one for this. Let's do the limelight. It's so weird, Ashley, because on some of the platforms the comments get filtered. So sometimes I'll just see like half of a conversation happening. Basically talking to myself, pretty much. The only reason why I even go on there, Astral, is for replay reasons. Because everybody wants a replay. And TikTok doesn't post the replay. And FB gets rid of it in 30 days. So at least we have the replays. All right, let's go ahead and peel this up. A total switch up if we did purple. I don't know, that scares me. Listen, I like to live life on the edge a little bit, but that's a little, I don't know, purple scares me. Look how cute this is. Love needs no words. I'm wondering now though. I'm wondering if we're gonna leave, so if we do this over green, I think we're gonna lose the no, and then it's just gonna say love needs words, and that's the total opposite of the message that we're going for here. So I'm absolutely doubting that decision right now, because we don't want people to think that we're saying love needs words, and then our positive message automatically goes into the gutter. So, had to place an order for the patchwork vinyl. I can't wait for you to get it. So, back to the drawing board. White. Or a lighter blue. Or we can do a light blue again. So, should we do white or little blue box? Because the lighter blue will contrast enough with that blue. I don't have yellow weighted in here. I pulled a lot of tarts. Orange. But aren't the autism colors red, yellow, green, blue? Opal Indie. Opal Indie. Oh, it's so funny. We were just talking about you just discovering Opal Indie. I'd say we just do little blue box and see what happens. Yeah, let's do little blue box. Can you mix white? Yeah, I can mix white into the light blue for sure. All right. So this is the Opal Sunset. On the back of this one, it says helping small hands do big things. How pretty that is. Let's put the whole picture together. Ow, I just stabbed myself. Every time, other time, I say don't stab yourself, and the time that I don't say it, I stab myself. Don't you love these? So look how it all ties together. Isn't that adorable? Guys, I can't believe we almost done all of these today. Or should I go get a... Should I go grab a pastel yellow? This one says helping small hands do big things. It's just, I don't understand with TikTok, when I get too close, it like blurs it out, but on the other platforms, you can read it. It says helping small hands do big things. These are so addicting. How about a really, really pastel yellow? I'm thinking that's what I should go get. Somebody said to do the Kingdom Palace colors. Maybe I'll go grab that. Somebody in the comment is looking who's going to be selling these finished. If you guys want to conversate when I go get a pastel yellow, let me go grab it. Hang on. Okay. JT, I got yellow baited. I got yellow baited. So it's like a really, really pastel yellow. I think this is going to be good. All right. Last one, guys. The last one for today. That means we did 10 keychains and a patchwork helper. A patchwork helper. A patchwork helper since I've been live. That's a lot. I'm gonna put that baby upside down and get every drop. Ah! Was she confused? I just walked out there in my farmer overalls, and Kiana hasn't seen them yet. Was she very confused? Did she think they were like assless chaps, like I had nothing on underneath it? I can't. All right, this is good. All right, this is gonna give a pretty, along the same lines, color scheme, but a pastel so the yellow still pops. Ah, I can't. Tell her that's for my other platform. Wink, wink. Watch, rumors are gonna start now that Lauren has another adult platform. Definitely not. Maybe 15 years ago, but not now. Or like 10 years ago. 15's a little, 15's pushing it. Alright, so all we have left is around the little keychain hole. Perfect. All right, we're all here. I almost lost you guys. Almost lost ya. Any questions on any products that we used today? We're gonna let this cure, and then we'll do a recap of everything that we did today live. All right. What will these sell for finished? I think that really depends on your area and your market. If anybody in the comments wants to help her of what they resell theirs for, I know that at markets locally, I've seen them from anywhere from like $9 to $14. But it really just depends all on your market and what you're going for. Yeah, we'll do a recap and I'll show you guys everything that we worked on. As I clean up this mess, put everything away. I know that comments are delayed, so I want everybody to have a chance to ask questions if they have it. If you're new here, Wildcard Wednesday at It's Pretty Personal, every single order placed comes with a free gift. We have a 7x7 UV sheet that we're giving away today. I have 200 of those to give away. We used that 7x7 on here, the UV DTF. So I wrapped this cup with the matching patchwork helper, and then together we placed the quilt-like images on here, and then we glittered the bottom together. So we worked on this at the very beginning of the live, and then we just did 10 keychains. I am recording in 5 different places right now with 5 different screens in front of me. So if you were watching and it looks like I was looking off to the side a little bit, I am recording on TikTok, which doesn't allow replays. And then I am recording on, I have to talk in code. So let's see if you can pick up what I'm putting down. I am recording on our IG, the tube, our FB page, which is public, and our FB group, which is private. So on all of those places, other than the TikTok, allows replays. So I literally have so many devices in front of me. So if you guys came in late or have questions or want to rewatch this, you have a platform to go and watch your replay for whatever questions you may have. JT has a question. Yes, JT. She's raising her hand. So that is why I'm in so many places at so many different times right now. Let's do a recap of what we did. Hold on. Let's look at this keychain that we just put together. You ready? So here is Love Needs No Words. JT, I'm not answering that. It's a secret. JT is trying to get slick. You know that JT's already been in my DMs asking me what's happening. She's tried. She's tried. Look at how cute this came out, guys. So love needs no words with the matching beads. It did. It came out so good. So we have this available in just the UV and the acrylic, or the full kit if you want the hardware, the beads, and the UV with the acrylic. We have both options available. All right. So I already showed you the patchwork helper that we did. The patchwork sheet I have available with stitching or without, so you can grab which one you like. I also have the UV sheet. I think it's number 144 available for purchase, or we're giving away 200 for Wildcard Wednesday today. So we worked on this in the beginning of the live together. I'll take a video of everything once it's done. And then let's go over our keychain kits that we did. So here is number 1. This we used the glitter color Yellowvated. We have this one here. This says, helping small hands do big things. For this glitter color, we used Opal Sunset. So you can grab just the acrylic and the UV or the full kit. And we support her for trying. I can't with you guys. All right, then we have autism is not a disability. It is a different ability. Look how good the green looks. We use Limelight in this medium cut for this one. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see it next to each other. So we used Limelight in this medium cut. Let's do all of our autism ones. Then we have, I believe in a spectrum of possibilities. For some reason on TikTok, it's hard to see because of like it blurring. But the font is like a very light, almost like a khaki color, but you can see it on the white backing. The color that we used for this one was Rainbow Platinum. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Then we have It's Okay to Be Different. And I love the details on this because it actually looks like it's colored with crayon, which you can see on our FB and on the tube. And on IG, it's just when I get close on TikTok, it doesn't focus. But it actually looks like it's colored with crayon. So it's super cute. Then we have Progress Over Perfection. This focal bead is everything. It is like this confetti clear one that pulls all of the colors. Isn't that so cute? Then we have What Makes You Different is What Makes You Beautiful with the puzzle pieces and the splatter. I love the vibrancy on this one. Then we have Helping Little Minds Grow, and the girls worked really hard at putting this together. They did the pink for the pencil eraser, the yellow, the tan, and then it has this like metallic like lead bead for the bottom of a pencil. Aren't these so fun? I used Wheels on the Bus for this one. This one I used Fairy Tale Sky. I think I've told you guys all the other ones. So we have this one here. The 15th is going to be epic. All right, now these two, I changed out the middle focal point with beads from my personal stash from the Lobby of Hobbies. But make sure that you snag them when they have a sale because they are expensive at the Lobbies of Hobbies if you grab them full price, okay? So these come with just generic colored beads, but I swapped them out. Let me see if I can pull this to the side. Nope, you go this way. So this one says teacher, and it has all of comfort, love, kind, bless, protect, care, support, love, guide, inspire, teach, support. And then I switched out that focal bead for the center. So I love this one. And the color on this one is the Wheels on the Bus for the yellow. And then this one is the one that is running low. You guys are snagging this up. This is the Teacher Bow, and then I switched out the focal point on this one. And for the red on the back of this, I use the medium red velvet. And then I switched out that focal point. So we did a lot today. Like we did, let me put this down. We did all of these today. All of these plus our patchwork. And all of that will be on the replay on the other platforms. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure that you click the link in my bio so you can find the other platforms. Wildcard Wednesday, there's no code required. There's no order minimum. Please feel free to use an affiliate code that will save you on your order. If you saw an affiliate in the live drop their code, affiliates feel free to drop your code now if anybody wants to screenshot a discount code so you have it. You can do that. Friday, new product launch. I'm live every Wednesday. And on April 15th, I have a big announcement. Big announcement. Big announcement on April 15th. So I'm going to be live at 10 a.m. You do not want to miss that. That is literally next Wednesday. It's in 1 week from today. So I cannot tell you guys, my affiliates do not even know. And they've tried to slide in my DMs, and my affiliates do not even know. So next Wednesday, you're not going to want to miss that live. So I love you guys. Go grab your keychain kits if you have your eyes on them. If you absolutely love the look of this patchwork, you're probably going to get a 7x7 for free in your order today. Look how cute that little butterfly is. So make sure that you snag a patchwork vinyl sheet of your choice with stitching or without stitching so you can use it in tie with your decals. And that's all I have. I love you guys. I need to get off before I spill the beans. You have to wait that long. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, and it's gonna be worth the wait. I promise. All right, guys. Let me get off of here so I can post all these replays. And I'll see you Friday. 11:15. Do not be late if you want to shop early with the VIP password. All right, guys. Love you.